You be the change which you want to experience. Do not go around screaming, I am God sent, I am this and that. Okay, you are God sent. Be God sent. And this is what I was asking the other time, that okay, if these elections are genuine, like is it genuine for even humanity to hold the elections, and at the same time before elections making campaigns? Why is it practical? Like people have to come out and say that and tell us how good they are, how great they are, then we choose them. Is it out of people just their opinions about themselves is what matters? That I am great, I can do this and that. Their own opinion about their own selves. Not any other person's opinion, their own opinion. I am great, I will do this and that. Does it qualify someone to be elected for to be a leader? It does not. That's why I'm saying these elections are just gimmicks. If someone is great, let them do something great. And elections should be called abruptly. Hey, tomorrow people are voting. Okay, everyone now they are not convinced by any greatness of anyone who proclaims. They have just been caught by surprise. Hey, whom do you think is the best president, the best governor? Who do you think they choose? But this business of I'm great, I'll do this and that. Bullshit. If you are a great leader, people will not knows you. You don't need to campaign. If you are a great pastor, you don't need to tell people that you are an anointed man or woman of God. A tree shall be known by the fruit it produces. If every trees never scream. Sheila, trees, they never scream. They are just flowing with the air. They never scream, but each tree is known by its fruit. That's why we know there is a mango tree, there is a pawpaw tree. It is known by the fruit. A mango tree is a mango tree because of the fruit. A pawpaw tree is a pawpaw tree because of the fruit. It's not the name of the tree, it is the name of the tree, of the fruit. Sheila, what brings identification to the tree is the name of the fruit. The tree, if you don't have any fruits, you are just a tree. Sheila, if you don't have a fruit, you are just a tree. That is what happens to trees. What is that? It is a tree. What is that? It is a tree. Why is it a tree? It is a tree. It does not bring forth fruits. And then when you are taken to the other side, what is that? It is a mango tree. Why is the other one a tree and this one a mango tree? This one is a mango tree because it produces mangoes. Every tree shall be known by the fruits it produces. It's not about the tree proclaiming, I am a mango tree. No. Produce mangoes. People see you have produced mangoes, then they will say you are a mango tree. Hizi zingine zote ni dramas. They're just dramas. Third density dramas, we should appreciate them, enjoy them as they last. But there's no one who is greater than anyone else. We are all trees. Get to focus producing the fruits and let you be known by the fruits you shall have produced. That's why Jesus said, every tree shall be known. On that day, every tree shall be known by the fruits. So get focused on bringing forth fruits so that that day you get to be known. Otherwise you shall be a tree. No one is greater than anybody else. We are all trees. And if you want to be known, let you be known by the fruits you produce forth. It's not about blowing trumpets, I am this, I am that. Be that. Don't blow trumpets. Be that. You want to blow trumpets about. Be that. Hey Sheila, this work is very simple. It is very easy, but it is very hard. Because the easiest things are hardest to do. The hardest things are easiest to do. When you tell people focus on producing fruits, there's I don't know, it's just too much confusion. Too much confusion. Because of how mixed up we were in our earlier stages. No, we were just being told about not doing this and going to burn in hell, and this is all about to us God has been all about preventative. The walk to God to us and to many people up to now is just a preventative measure of not experiencing going to hell. It's just a preventative measure. Many people are seeking God because they don't want him to roast them when time comes. They're not seeking God out of the love of God, like, you know. Like, hey, you are going to get roasted. Hey, Maze, I have to go to church. I don't want to be roasted. It's not about it's about the beauty of existence. It's about life, just falling in love with existence, with life, and seeking the beauty in everything, and being happy with everyone and everything, and knowing that everyone is existing because of the other one. Just simple as that, seeking the beauty in nature and everything. And nature, actually the physical reality is what nature is. Seeking the beauty in that and experiencing the beauty. That is the experiencing of God. When you are walking with that, seeking the beauty in everything, you cannot harm anything. You cannot fear anything. You cannot hate anything. You do not have anything to forgive because nothing wronged you. For you, you are seeking the beauty in everything. That is how to love God is. To love God is not singing to God, praising Him. God does not need praises. He is not in contest with anything. Nothing exists outside of himself. He doesn't need praises. He lacks nothing. God does not lack praises. That the humanity thinks that they have a lot of praises that they have to give to God. He lacks them. He doesn't lack praises. Oh, we have to worship God. He doesn't lack worship. He lacks nothing. That's what I'm saying. He's only seeking the beauty in everything. If we really knew what God is, we would have found God long time ago, but we don't know what God is. The simplest form of existence. The simplest form of existence is what God is. Simplest is what God is. Simplest. He's not this, he's not that, he's not this, he's not that. Not attached to anything. He is below everything. He's not attached to anything. Everything has picked its identity. It is not attached to anything without identity. That is how simplest God is. Not attached to anything. He has let everything take forth identity. But himself, it is down there without identity. That is the simplicity of God. And yet again, all those things which have picked identity, He created them and they picked identity. He allowed them. And He didn't despise any of them because they took an identity. He allowed them with their identities, but being with them, each and every of them, being with them at each and present moment within their identities. He is with them, within them, and expressing as them in the form of that identity they have picked. Expressing, they picked identity. God lay low, down, and allowed everything to pick an identity. And after everything picked an identity, he never despised any of them. He allowed them to have their identities, and he remained within them and expressed through everything that has taken identity, expressing as himself through that identity. As himself through that identity. Therefore, that is the simplicity of God, expressing in everything. Expressing in everything is what God is. Expressing in everything. If this is a bottle, that is God expressing himself as a bottle. Through the bottle as himself. That one is a drunkard. It is God expressing himself as a drunkard, as himself. Therefore, all expressions, all appearances, all expressions in our reality, in existence, is God expressing himself. That's why you are told, let your eye be single, so that you may be filled with light, your body be filled with light. Single eyes sees one expression, only one expression. If it is a drunkard, it is God expressing himself as a drunkard. If it's a prostitute, it's God expressing himself as a prostitute. If it's a saint, it's God expressing as a... Yours is to see God, not physical identities. You should see who is that expressing behind the drunkard, the prostitute, the drug addict, the saint. Who is that expressing? Don't go out. Don't go out blowing trumpets. Be the change and let that which is within you express through you in that change which you want to experience. Period. Good night.